When I was watching this film, I literally felt as if I could smell the Amazon. It was so visually captivating. But I understand that what Fawcett went through himself, that many people felt as if he was not really on point with this lost city. What do you think drove his obsession in finding this Amazon, the lost city?
I think it was twofold. I think initially Fawcett had a sort of a ignominious experience with the culture that he'd been born into through his father. He was born into a great privilege. There was several generations of sort of upper class, wealthy society that he'd been a part of, but his father was a sort of a degenerate gambler and alcoholic and ladies' man, and managed to, through his lifetime, dissolve not just one great family fortune, but he also married well, so there was two family fortunes. Then by the end of his little tear, there was no money left, and he brought great shame on his family. And I think Fawcett always carried the weight of trying to mitigate that sense of shame that he felt from his poor family experience by doing something great with his life. But I also think, as many of us do, he was really compelled to try to fill the terrible great hole that we have inside of us. Is what does all of this mean? What is the meaning of life? And to find something that sort of mitigates that horrible, terrible question. And so more than actually just finding the city, what struck me was just the process of it. Gave him that like now feeling of life, like being really present in his life. And I think society that he lived in London made him feel very neurotic and sort of less than, and being in the natural world just was the perfect antidote for that. So I think ultimately he just loved being in the environment of the jungle, which I could really relate to because I just loved it too.
You did?
I did, yeah.
In the Colombian jungle, as an actor, getting out there in the elements, it helped. It wasn't a challenge for you?
There were challenges, but again, it was a very sort of lofty requirement of us in this film, and so we whenever, we were supposed to be starving. I mean, these guys were starving and dehydrated and tired and frightened, and so to be all of those things on any given day in the set reduced the necessity to act those things. So every challenge actually was a benefit to the process of making the film. So.
Makes complete sense. I love the fact that he explored the Amazon. If you can explore any time or place for yourself, where would you like to explore?
I've always wanted to go to Alaska, and I've also always really wanted to go to New Zealand. But my favorite place in the world is actually the Highlands of Scotland, and I've only been there a few times, and so I would love to go and explore that a little bit more too.
That's a good one.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Made in Hollywood TV. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and for the next awesome video, click right here. Click in that box right there, super easy.